In Bengaluru, it's business as usual for bike taxis even after the Karnataka High Court ordered a ban on their operations. But the Transport Department isn't turning a blind eye. On Monday alone, authorities seized 103 two-wheelers operating as illegal taxis across the city. Offending riders were slapped with fines ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. The highest number of seizures came from the West RTO zone with 16 vehicles, followed by Puram, 13 and East Bengaluru with 12. Officials are saying the violators are now masking their services as parcel deliveries. A workaround that is turning into a bigger enforcement challenge. In many cases, users book a courier and hop on the bike themselves, making it a taxi in disguise. Desperate measures for desperate times. To counter this, transport officials are taking a more proactive route, booking these fake parcel rides via apps and seizing the vehicles when riders show up. Bike taxi aggregators like Uber, Ola and Rapido have removed the taxi option and replaced it with parcel services, but passengers are still being ferried under this new label. Areas like Electronic City, HSR Layout and Koramangala remain hotspots. Rapido alone reportedly has over 6 lakh registered bike taxis in the state. Instructions have now been issued to all 11 RTO zones in Bengaluru to form multiple enforcement teams. Uber, in a statement called the HC order setback for both drivers as well as riders, saying it will impact livelihoods and daily commute options. But for now, the state is very clear. Bike taxis will remain off the road and those defying the order will face the full weight of the law. But I am asking you that question today as commuters, because the public transport system in Bengaluru is really pathetic, that is it even fair to ban these bike taxis? Mohammed Salim, President Number Bike Taxi Association, is with us, and also Satya Prakash, spokesperson for the KPCC. Mohammed Salim and Satya Prakash, a very warm welcome to you. Namaskara to both of you. Mohammed Salim, so many livelihoods. I've been reading about you. Apparently, you were a graphic artist. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then you took it up. COVID did this to all of us. Many of us had to change tack. We have to live. Now, with this ban, what happens to people like you, Mohammed Salim, and your colleagues who are now sitting at home waiting to see whether the government will relent or not?
Yeah, waiting to see what's that from yesterday now. The phone is not stopped ringing at all. They are asking what are we supposed to do now? These are the livelihood of like, see, as you said, I am a graphic designer. I went when also took this thing, my family, I used to earn in this thing only. I'm 40 years old now. Okay. So currently, what is the job? If I search for a job also, I'm not able to get. So this was the only way of income what I also used to like do. It is the same thing goes for the people also who take this bike
You
taxi.
manage, how are your colleagues managing? I mean, what is the situation right
They are
now?
not managing. They are not managing. Like they are like I have like hundreds of messages in my Instagram saying that sir, ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ, do something.
What to do? Do something. Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
what to do? What
But
to
it's
do?
about
Like, we are like
livelihood.
telling
I
you.
mean, so many people
Yeah.
are sitting at home. Suddenly the ban. But then the point is, do you think someone delayed it? The court has come down very heavily that you were supposed to come back, but no one did anything. We all just sat there and then this happened.
Yeah, that is what now we had a hope, because see, when the court gave us the extension, now we had a little bit of hope that the government is or the High Court is thinking about us. That is where it went wrong actually. We had a hope like, okay, it will take, they will legalize it, we will like start using this as with the rules and regulation from the government side. That was our hope actually. They took it from me. Instantly, they took the hope from us actually.
Prakash is also with us, someone who speaks his mind when it comes to the people of Karnataka, and less as a spokesperson for the KPCC. I'm saying this on air, on national television. Satya, how sad is this? You know, there are allegations that the government, your government, is actually siding up with the auto rickshaw lobby and therefore sat on it and did not formulate laws, you know, section 93, and also because I am for laws. I am for proper licensing in place. I am for safety of both the riders and the commuters and the drivers. But there has been a radio silence on this, Satya Prakash. How fair is this? Tell me. How fair both on the riders? Yesterday I had someone who said everyone is traveling by bike taxi, it is affordable. Today their costs have gone up by 3 times. Satya Prakash, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, Sudhaji. Good evening, Mr. Salim also. As a president of the gig workers who do this, I empathize with them. There's no doubt about it. We are all human beings, and any livelihood which is lost, we have to be with them. But it is a catch-22 situation for the government, from the government point of view. On one side, we have auto rickshaws, which are yellow boards. Okay, they pay taxes. Their problem is, while we pay all the taxes, now when these people come, they are white boards. They are not yellow boards. They are not commercial vehicle. The people who are not owning commercial vehicles are doing commercial business is their point of view. Okay, the auto rickshaws point of view. And now our point of view as a responsible government, we need to do justice for the auto rickshaws also, who are also in huge numbers, and they have been giving service for up to years, for nearly 5-6 decades. So it is a catch-22 situation for us. We need to bring something, so that it's a win-win situation for all three. That means the auto riders, the bike riders. We also, as you all know, we brought the gig laws also. Our labor minister has brought. We are trying to make gig workers, but we are going to give so many government facilities to them, insurance policies, etc. But this is
Government
a
considering,
situation.
is the government close the chapter, close the doors, or are they considering that they will work something? Is Ramlinga Reddy doing something about it?
I think, see, whatever you have put there, that government at present is not having any policy, is a reply of the government to the High Court when there was a hearing. Because as of now, we don't have anything. As of today, we don't have anything. But as Mr. Salim said, and you also said that so many lakhs of people are using this service. At least 50,000, 30,000, 40,000 people's livelihood is at risk. And people also feel that this is one form of public transport for them. I think government should sit down now, put their mind in it, and prepare a bill which is a win-win situation for both the auto rickshaws, the gig workers, in this case, the all the bike taxis, as well as public at large, is my point of view, Sudha. It should be a win-win situation because those bike taxis also are our own people. What the High Court has said is, High Court is not banning them. They said, put a proper policy for them. Now the government of Karnataka should put their head and form a policy, whereas these people also survive, the auto rickshaws also survive, and public at large have another option other than auto and public transport, is my point of view. This is my personal point of view.
There you have a Congress spokesperson, says it's his personal opinion, but he said it and I have hope. Mohammed Salim, they say that these bike taxis, first of all, you heard what Satya Prakash said. Another thing is that they will create more pollution, more traffic jams on the road of Bengaluru. You and I know how Bengaluru roads are. There are no roads, there are only potholes, right? But there is another question, Mohammed Salim. They say, what about the food aggregators? Do the same rules apply to them? If XYZ get me my pizza or they get me my bisibele bhat, does the same rule apply to them as well? Why is it that there is a bias? Mohammed Salim, what is your opinion on this?
That's what our question is. Actually, why is this bias to this thing that's happening actually? See, gig workers is a gig worker, okay. As sir said, they require this yellow board. Auto people say that we people are not
White
into
boards.
this. But from 6 months now, we have been giving the petition to the Transport Commissioner each and every day to form the rules. Before this, even the ban existed. We have been giving the petition from past 6 months, saying them, sir, we require the rules and regulations so that this day should not come.
Right, and there's been a delay. That's very clear. For 5-6 months, Satya Prakash, you keep petitioning, there is no answer. Now, what will be the answer? Today, you are saying, look at 10,000, 30,000. Mohammed Salim, how many people's livelihoods are lost today?
1.5 lakh, ma'am.
There
It is
you
not
have it.
10,000 or
There you have
20,000.
it.
1.5 lakh.
1.5 lakh livelihood. That's a huge number. And if
Only
you
in
look,
Bangalore.
yeah, only in Bangalore.
Yes.
Yes. But if you look,
Bangalore. Entire Karnataka, it comes around 6 lakhs to 10 lakh persons who are using this as a this thing.
and
See,
so
as far as the government
Satyaprakash, what
policy
is
is
this? I mean,
yeah.
I don't think the government cares, Satyaprakash. You said today they are working something out. 6 lakh people, livelihood gone? Is this the way the government? You bring a gig law. I know that you bought a law for the gig workers. I was the first one to report on
Most
it.
of
But
this,
this is so,
see,
6 months, you don't take so long because this is a double whammy, no? It impacts Mohammed Salim. It also impacts me because I take bike taxi maybe to go to the close by clinic. So look at it. It is the people of Karnataka who are suffering, Mohammed Salim.
Yeah,
bike
ma'am.
taxis.
That is what I wanted to ask the sir also. Like, see, when they say that
Let
they are
sir
riding in
answer
the
then.
illegal from past 10 years.
1 minute,
Yeah.
Salim sir. Please, Satyaprakash, go
Okay,
ahead.
sir. Okay. Sorry.
See, Salim, the point is how can we allow a whiteboard to do commercial activity is a problem in the Motor Vehicle Act. It's very clear. We need to understand there is a problem. Okay. So now,
Okay.
since the High Court is very clear that the ban is in place, earlier there were confusions whether whiteboard can do this job. Now it is very clear that if you want to do this job, you have to come under the commercial sector, correct? So allow the government.
Yes.
I think now government will. If what you are saying is true that there are 1.5 lakh workers, and one more thing is not all the bike taxis just do bike taxi job. They also do the courier job of all these things. Small parcels which go in. So their
Yes,
livelihood
sir. Yes, sir. I also
suddenly
do
will
it.
not
I
stop.
also do it.
Yeah, the livelihood will
The
suddenly not
thing,
stop. I think there is no ban
it
from
has,
HC
sir.
or the government to stop ferrying articles. Okay, the ban is right now on commercial ridership on bike taxis, not for your goods. Suppose I want to send one packet from here to Yabanka. Even now, there is no ban. Is my feeling. Okay, so allow the government, give them some time. I request your association to go and meet the transport minister and the chief minister also. Please put your points. I'm sure my government will be very empathetic and sympathetic towards 1 lakh people who are gig workers, and we will look at it. I'll assure you, Mohammed ji, that the government will be sympathetic. Give them some time. We will look how we can take this forward.
Prakash,
A
but
win-win
then,
situation for you, the auto wallahs, and the people of Karnataka is all I can say.
a lot of people actually feel that these bike taxis are much better than auto rickshaw. We know how auto rickshaw drivers are. If you tell them I have to go to Tippasandra, they will say I will not come. After that time, this is in Chennai, this is in Bengaluru, this is everywhere. So bike taxis were actually a very good alternative for a lot of people who can travel by them. Having said that, Satyaprakash, the parcel trick has not worked because they are being fined 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. Having said that, imagine you are out of livelihood and you are paying a fine. Horrible this is a situation for. So I am asking, is it even fair? Mohammed Salim, what is your next step now, sir? What do you plan to do?
Sir, planning what? See, there are people who are like requesting us do something, sir. When we are requesting the government, please provide us something. As sir said, give us some time, and this two-wheeler are not supposed to use. We are not supposed to use as commercially. The thing is, at the first point, when this was not supposed to use commercially, these people should have not be allowed in the state. Actually, first of all, Rapido, Ola, or Uber. They came, but of course the government accepted it. We got the permission, then only we took our own livelihood, sir. Basically, I'm telling you now, I was a graphic designer. I had my own studio, 1,000 square feet of studio. I lost each and everything in the COVID, sir. After
Yeah,
that, I didn't have any other option.
You
I
because
didn't have
Mohammed,
any
I
other
am
option. 3 years
I
I'm doing this bike
empathize
taxi
with you,
association.
and I also salute you that you took an alternative employment instead of sitting at home. But
absolutely.
let's just wait and watch. Maybe the government is
Give us
listening.
some time.
You should go and meet them, like
Yeah.
Satyaprakash said, and maybe there is
Oh, we will,
there is
sir. We will,
hope
ma'am. We
for.
have to meet, ma'am.